Welcome. Thank you for joining us on NT Nightly News. I'm Brooke Eastland. It's been a beautiful couple of days outside, which has been a nice break from all of the rain. Stay tuned to find out if this wonderful weather will continue. The stories we'll be focusing on today are how the addition of new fraternities will affect the current ones and what I learned on my out-of-this-world spring break trip to Roswell. But first, do you ever feel like you cannot find parking on campus? You're not alone. Check out why. The parking lots at the University of North Texas might look empty now, but that's not the case during the busy school week. They reach their full capacity early in the morning, which leaves many cars to drive around competing for a spot all day long. This causes some students to be late and sometimes miss their classes. The situation actually went from bad to worse when some parking lots on campus were closed down for the construction of new fraternity houses and a new dorm. I think everyone can agree when I say UNT needs way more parking. Hopefully they'll fix that problem soon, but until then, we'll just have to get here early to find a parking spot. When we come back, an interview with a special guest you won't want to miss. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome back to NT Nightly News. I'm Brooke Eastland, and today we have a special guest, Fahima. So you're an international student, and we just wanted to know, what was your journey like getting to UNT? What made you choose UNT?
Okay, so I came to the U.S. 4.5 years ago. So first, when I decided to come to Texas, I have a lot of family here, so that was my choice. And I was at a community college in Plano for the first 2 years, and then as I was deciding to transfer, I had just UNT and University of Texas at Dallas, which is in Richardson. So a lot of people told me that UNT is more diverse, and a lot of people, you'll feel like you'll fit in. So my sister and I have a twin sister, so both of us decided, okay, I will go there together. And we came here, and I really think this was like a really good choice for me. And I know I'm graduating soon, so I know that I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, I didn't know you had a twin. Yeah, that's really cool that y'all both are here.
She looks exactly like me, so
if
you see her, don't worry.
See you on campus, wave. She doesn't recognize me.
Yeah.
But how would you describe your time here? Like, has it been a really good experience, or?
Yeah, it's been rough. When I transferred here, I was a business major. So I did the first semester here, and I really did not like it. So I was like, okay, I went and I met up with a couple of counselors. I did some online career tests, and I just wasn't getting what I wanted to do. So I really needed to hurry up, because I was like, I have to graduate in 2 years. I need to know what I'm doing. And then I came here and talked to someone about media arts, and I thought maybe this is something I want to do, because I've always visioned myself as being someone who's not going to be sitting at a table for 3 hours, or 8 hours. So I think this is for me. I know it now.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing with media arts?
After taking a few classes here, I know for sure I don't want to be in front of the camera, but I want to do more documentaries and do videos mostly. So I want to be doing that. I really like editing, so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm heading towards.
Oh, that's great. Do you have any plans after you graduate, real quick, just what you want to do?
Yeah. So I'm from Tanzania. I'm planning to go back after graduation. So I'm planning to look into working for a news agency over there, and hopefully do some videos for them, mostly documentaries.
All right, that sounds great. Thank you for joining us, Fahima.
Thank you.
And when we come back, find out how new fraternities will affect Greek life and what really happened in Roswell in 1947. To understand how the addition of new fraternities will affect the current chapters, here's what one fraternity president and one active member had to say.
The University of North Texas is getting more fraternity houses, 3 to be exact. But how will these additions affect the chapters that already have houses? And will that mean more competition between the fraternities during rush week?
So the impact that new fraternity houses have on the campus is that it shows that our Greek life here is really expanding. At the University of North Texas, I think only like 5% of the total student population here is Greek. So it's good to see that we're expanding and that the school cares about Greek life enough to build new houses for these new chapters that are coming in. I think within the last year we've had 2 or 3 new chapters, new colonies coming in that'll eventually be full-grown chapters. So it's good to see, and from a recruiting perspective, I feel like it won't really change how Sigma Chi recruits. We base our recruitment off humanities character, student affairability with ambitious purposes, congenial disposition, possess good morals, having a high sense of honor, and we'll get those kids no matter what. So overall, it's good to see Greek life expanding and it becoming more important in the school's eyes. But as far as Sigma Chi is concerned, I don't think it'll change how our individual chapter operates too much.
I don't really think adding new houses is a big deal to us. Like, we're number 1, so it's not really going to affect us too much. But it is good to see more fraternities come out. It's nice to see that. It's definitely going to help Greek life here at UNT.
Since they are building the houses for the fraternities that don't currently have one, this will give the boys in those chapters a chance to feel more a part of the Greek life. This project will cost $2 million and take several months to be completed.
Do you believe that there was a cover-up of a UFO in Roswell? I had the privilege of spending my spring break there, and here's what I found out. Take a look. I'm here in Roswell, New Mexico, where in 1947 they believe a UFO crashed 40 miles north of the city. After the incident, the government went to extreme measures to show it was just a weather balloon. The man that found the crash site claims he took pieces of the aircraft to his house to examine them, and he had never seen materials like it before. While he was showing the pieces to a general, he stepped out of the room only to return to see a weather balloon on the ground, not the pieces of the crash he brought back. Countless books and articles have been written about the questionable night in Roswell. However, with all the attention about the incident, it has turned the city into a tourist attraction. The city took the idea of aliens and ran with it. There is an international UFO museum with replicas of the material the spacecraft could have been made out of, as well as many articles written by and about the people that dealt firsthand with the situation. There are countless souvenir shops with all things alien, as well as having the local McDonald's in the shape of a UFO and wooden alien statues all around the city.
I think someone thought up a pretty good story, and it did wonders for the economy of Roswell, and I thank them for that, because Roswell is thriving. The aliens have saved Roswell.
I also talked to the author of this book, Ultimate Guide to Roswell UFO Crash, and he was very convincing. He had worked at the museum for years and then wrote the book, and it's very convincing. There were things he could not tell me. I would ask questions. He just said, I cannot tell you that, so it made it sound like there were some things that it was a cover-up. And very interesting, on July 8th, here's the story about Roswell captures the flying saucer, and the story changes on July 9th that it was a weather balloon.
So with all this phenomenon and actual artifacts that they claim, are you convinced? Do you believe in the aliens? Now let's head over to weather to see if the sunny days will continue, or we'll be back to our rain boots and umbrellas. Right now it is currently 85 degrees out with winds 12 miles per hour southeast. As we look in tonight, you can expect temperatures to drop a little bit, going to 70 degrees. Looking at tomorrow's forecast, we have a low of 73 and a high of 86. Going into Thursdays, we have a low of 71 with a high of 90 degrees. Taking a look at Friday's forecast, you can expect the weather to change quite a bit. We have scattered thunderstorms throughout the whole day. Expect to stay inside. You probably won't want to go out. As we look at Saturday, Sunday to Monday, you can expect the same thing. Rain boots and umbrellas it is, but at least we have a few days to soak up the sun till the storm hits. And this is probably a good news for the Mean Green Sports. Let's check out what they're up to. North Texas sophomore Minion Lang wins a decisive point in her match with the Mean Green's 4-3 victory over Middle Tennessee in the first round of the Conference USA tournament at the UNT Tennis Center. Looks like it'll be a good season for the Mean Green. And are you curious to find out what the latest building under construction is at the campus of the University of North Texas? I'm here on campus at the University of North Texas, and if you take a look behind me, you can see that the current building under construction is the art building. Construction started January 1st, and they're adding on building new classrooms and new art studios, a new place for the students to hang out and get their work done in rooms that aren't so small and outdated. Though in the process, they have taken away a lot of parking and a lot of sidewalks. And parking is something that UNT is already short on. They're hoping to have construction done by the fall semester, but with construction, you can never really be too sure. That's all I have here. Thank you for watching NT Nightly News. I'm Brooke Eastland, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6.